On this live stream, I am playing along with Friday's match in the movie trivia Schmoedown between Mike Kalinowski and Adam Hlavac. Grab your whiteboard and let's get ready to Schmoedown. Welcome back to Jeffito's Movie Blog. I'm Jeff Malicki, and on this channel I bring you movie news, movie reviews, trailer reaction videos, box office predictions, and so much more. If you love movies as much as I do, make sure that you hit that subscribe button and then click the little bell notification icon so that you don't miss anything. Great match today in the Intergeekdom League between Mike Kalinowski and Adam Hlavac. Haven't seen this yet. Aired on Friday. We're doing it live. I'm not going to be paying attention to the chat room, but feel free to play along. Let's do this. And an advertisement for the live event on September 8th. For those of you who are new and have not seen any Schmoedowns, the way it works is it is a movie trivia competition between two individuals or two teams. In this case, it's going to be two teams. And no, the match itself is real, but there is a lot of WWE-inspired kayfabe, little storylines and whatever. Now, I've not watched the Schmoedown for quite a while, so there's a lot of things going on with Kalinowski and, other things with the tournament that I'm not really familiar with, so this is going to be interesting from the storyline standpoint. The match itself usually starts between 12 and 15 minutes into the video. So sit back, relax, grab a beverage of your choice, and get ready to Schmoedown.
We're going to do things a little different. We're going to do a tournament. It's going to be an Intergeekdom tournament.
You know what? I think a tournament probably sounds like the better option. I think we could probably squeeze that in.
Now we have ourselves a tournament, and he challenges Jared Habon. If Mike gets 2 points here, he knocks out Jared.
4.
Hydrogen.
And your winner by way of knockout!
I wanted to congratulate
Thank you.
Wonderful idea. And now that you've won,
Right.
your next match will be in round 2 against Rachel Cushing at the Collider Collision.
Let me stop you right there. It's not going to be that.
So what's going to happen? We get Danica and Burnett. I'm playing the winner.
And your winner by way of knockout, Mike Killer Kalinowski!
Who would you like to play in the next round?
I can't say who I'm going to play. I'll play whoever that the commissioner would like me to play. Whoever it is, whoever's left over, I will go to the third round and go and do what I just did out there.
I'm a little frustrated. I'm a little upset. Lions End came in. They recruited a new guy. I've been here 3 times. I've lost 3 times now. Always the last question.
Adam Hlavac coming off that big victory at this party. I mean, this is a chance for him to really strike out on his own. And your winner by way of knockout. The answer's correct. It's Adam Hlavac.
I've missed so much, which is unfortunate, but I'm back now, reacting and playing along to the Schmoedown, and it should be fun. I'm looking forward to actually playing again. Nice little recap there for those of us who have missed several episodes, or for those of you watching live or on the replay that have never watched the Schmoedown before. Here we go.
Welcome back.
Christian and Mike on the desk, the classic duo.
The last match in the semifinals of the Intergeekdom tournament. Mark Ellis, I'm Christian Harloff. We have the semifinal match between Adam the Haymaker Hlavac against Mike the Killer Kalinowski here, and man, after what we just witnessed on Tuesday with Rachel Cushing and Mara Kalinowski.
I did watch that match.
Arguably
that
one of
was
the best
something
matches
else
in Schmoedown history.
Ever.
Yeah, don't worry about Inner Geekdom. Don't worry about Season 5. I'm talking ever. That was a battle.
Both of them were very much under the
9,
weather,
10 questions,
and it was a battle
Mara
to the very
Kalinowski
end.
Pulls off
You know,
the big
both of them
upset,
were
takes
like
out
ready to
Rachel
kill over
Cushing,
dead
and
at
she
any
is in
minute.
the finals now, waiting for either Mike Kalinowski or Adam Hlavac. Wow.
It was matches like that we saw on Tuesday why the channel ESPN Classic is a thing. And now what's going to happen here today? Are Adam and Mike going to be like most dudes and disappoint us after the ladies make us feel good about ourselves?
Well, I mean, if their past performances or anything, the answer to that question is no, they won't disappoint us, because look at the run that both of these guys are having, starting up with Adam Hlavac. He has had an amazing run so far in this thing. He beat the former champion in Hector Navarro. He beat him in the first round.
His good friend stabbed him in the back.
He did. He beat him well in that first round. Then he knocked out Keaton Markey, and here he is. And I think that he is being underrated because of the other performances that happened. He's a quiet dangerous. Because if you look at also Mike Kalinowski has done. Mike Kalinowski obviously has been louder in his approach and everything that he's been doing. He's the reason we're having this tournament.
It's his fault.
He's demanded this tournament. He's made this tournament happen. But he's also delivered in this tournament. In his first match, there was a knockout. In his second match, there was a knockout. He's been doing it back to back. He's coming to play.
Yeah, I mean, you look at these two competitors, and when you just have a conversation with them, you're like, you know nothing about this stuff. Adam can't even pronounce his last name properly. It's Hlavac. And then when you get to Mike Kalinowski, you look at the corruption that he has laid in this tournament and in the entire movie trivia Schmoedown landscape. From what he's done, you would say this guy's blood alcohol level is higher than his IQ. But then you get him onto the white hot spotlight of the movie trivia Schmoedown, and they have proven they have a great amount of knowledge in a variety of energy categories, and we could be looking at another classic 2 in a week.
Well, we're going to find out, because the winner will play Mara Kalinowski,
I think
and then the winner of that
Adam
will go on
has
to play
a tough road ahead of
Jason
him.
Inman for the championship. Live September 8th at the El Portal Theater.
You know,
Get your tickets
Adam
now
is definitely
if you
the
want.
underdog in this match,
Schmoedownlive.com
especially given all the
if you wanna see
shenanigans
the
that
battle
Kalinowski
for
has
whoever
been
wins this tournament against the champion,
doing,
and Dan Murrell
but
and his partner, John Roca, will be going up against the
I would
team
like to
of
see
Stacey
Adam
Howard
win,
and
but
Winston
it's
Marshall
probably
in a
going
round
to
one
be
battle as
Mike
Anarchy
Kalinowski
begins. But we are here for the
winning here at the
semifinal
end.
match, and to hear some fireworks. Here we go.
Hello, sheep. Welcome to the semifinals. Look where I am. I'm standing right here in the semifinals. And I know a lot of you didn't think that was going to happen. Let me stop you right there. Did you see what happened? 2. Not 1, 2 KOs. You know what? I don't even know if there's a third round in Inner Geekdom. I haven't gone to it yet. So here we are. You're welcome.
Man, I'm super excited to be here. I am super pumped up. The fact that I beat Hector to get here, I'm one step closer to getting closer to fighting Jason Inman. I got some roadblocks in the meantime with Keaton. You know, now Mike, you know, he wants to play fair and square and kind of work his way up there. But you know, I beat Hector, the former champ. I got this. I'm so pumped for this. I cannot wait.
Let me tell you something, guys. People are saying, you know, win or lose, what's going to happen? If he lost in the first round, what would have happened? It doesn't matter. I've told you this before. You're not listening. Win or lose, I've changed the game. I have woken up. 2 months since I've been woken up, this league has changed. Proof of that match you just watched.
So much.
Mara and Rachel. That is the single best match I've ever seen, especially in Inner Geekdom. Maybe even the entire Schmoedown. And you know what? It's due to me. That wouldn't have happened in a 5-way. You think that you would have got something like that in a 5-way? No. You're welcome.
You guys see that shit? That shit was crazy. It was amazing. It was great. Mara's great. I think every fighter here is great. But you know, I'm real thirsty for blood, and I want to go for gold. So I want to try to beat
that match on
trample
Tuesday.
over everyone.
I'm really excited for a potential rematch.
That's the only thing I'm thinking about. In the
both
fact
of
that
them,
I get
Rachel
here,
and
the
Mara,
underdog
are
is
at 100%.
So here we are.
That is going to be
semifinals.
an
My next
epic
match
battle
against Adam
if we ever do a rematch.
Hlavac. I don't even know how to say his name. I don't think he knows how to say his name. Here's the thing. You know what I know how to say? Go home. I don't even know. Does he even have a first name? I don't even know who this guy is. So he had a couple good matches. So here we are. You know what? I'm going to do what I've been doing. KOing.
Look, Kalinowski, you're a sweetheart. You can be. And I see you. I see you being, you know, the guy who's trying to make all these things work in his favor, but I'm coming for you. It's going to be a lot of fun, and I cannot wait to crush you.
A few months ago, I talked to Mara and I said, you know what? I was impressed by her thing. She kind of dismissed me. She put it on the table, and I said, you know what? You keep winning, and I'll keep winning. So Mara, she's a woman of her word. She kept on winning. So now she's moving on. And here I am with Hlavac in front of me. I'm going to keep my word. I'm a man of my word. I'm going to get rid of this guy. Then Mara, it's going to be you and I.
All right.
To nobody's surprise, Mike Kalinowski wants everybody to thank him for doing this and for taking credit for the match on Tuesday, saying we wouldn't have gotten that match had he not put this thing together.
What a guy.
Which, you know, again, in a certain way, he's right, but he's been so boisterous now lately. It's just, and then Adam saying basically the same thing we said in the beginning. No one's given him the respect that he deserves, and I got to agree with him. I think that he's had some great performances here, and that if Mike
has been surprising in the matches that I have
Hlavac,
seen.
He is making a classic mistake.
That's why
However, I don't think that's the case.
I think
Mike
that
has been studying.
he's the one that I'm going to root for.
That happened against Donica, where Donica
but
hits
I got to be
opponent's
honest,
choice.
and I do
Mike
think that
Harry Potter
Kalinowski
was
probably the
anything
stronger
but weak.
player,
He's becoming
and who knows what kind of
dangerous in this league.
Yeah, I mean,
shenanigans
I think
he's
what
pulling
Adam
behind the
H.L.
scenes.
Hlavac needs to do
Again,
here is
the matches
just focus
themselves
on playing
are
the match
legit.
itself. He
Behind the
doesn't have
scenes
to play any
stuff
of those
is
silly games that
kind of
Mike
scripted
Kalinowski
depending
does.
on the
You know
outcome
you're getting a
of
certain
the
amount of
matches,
exposure with
but
Kalinowski. That does not have to be Adam's bag.
Should be a great
He can
game.
come up here, he can answer questions,
Looking
and
forward
he
to
might
it.
get to face Mark Knopik if he gets enough of them right.
Well, we are about to find out because the match is about to begin, but here are the strengths. Mike Kalinowski.
Kalinowski,
strengths are
DC movies, Harry
movie
Potter,
movies, made it
villains,
very clear
and
he put
cleaning up
Harry
corruption.
Potter as one of his strengths, and cleaning up corruption, sure.
Causing it,
Maybe.
more likely, I think, Christian.
Yep. Adam Hlavac, who
DCEU, Marvel, movie release dates, and breaking kneecaps.
Also,
All right.
Marvel movies and movie release dates. And also saying if you don't pronounce his last name, he'll break your kneecaps.
Adam Hlavac versus Mike Kalinowski. We're about to get it going here, Christian. Very exciting stuff.
Just don't say the H. All right, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time
For
for
the movie trivia Schmoedown.
Final four. Here we go.
3 rounds in the Inner Geekdom tournament.
Introducing first.
Representing Hyper RPG with a record of 2 wins, 1 defeat, and 1 knockout in the Inner Geekdom division. Ladies and gentlemen, Adam the Haymaker Hlavac! He turned the crowd away. The crowd was booing him a couple times a little while ago, but now he's got him back on his side. And he is, well, I guess, because everyone else is ready to boo this next one. And his opponent, representing Corruption, with a record of 2 wins, 2 defeats, with 2 knockouts in the Inner Geekdom division.
It's going to be a good match, that's for sure.
Here's KO. Here's Mike, the Killer Kalinowski. He's ready. Look at it. He's ready. He's pissed.
It's like he's one of these rare competitors who just feeds off. The more you boo him, the more
He's the puppet master.
All the sheep in the house.
He loves it. He's calling everybody sheep, and now he's...
That's right. He is indeed the master of puppets. Did he chop his breakfast on a mirror?
Oh, yeah, look at that. He's shaking Hlavac's hand. That's
classic.
That's very
We're off to a good start here.
Surprised there. All right. All right, Mark, how does round number 1 work here in the finals?
In round number 1,
apparently I
the
have,
field is going to
audio
hear 10
problem?
questions from 10 different corners of the Inner Geekdom universe. Each question is worth 1 point. There's no penalty for missing a question. There is no stealing in round 1. As soon as we ask the question, the competitors have about 15 seconds to write down your best attempt at an answer on the whiteboard that we have generously given you a marker to write on. Once we ask you by name
everything
or a
should be
facsimile
good with the
pronunciation
audio,
of
I
your
hope.
name, please show your best attempt at an answer to the camera at the same time you verbalize it into the microphone. I will remind each competitor of your 3 usages throughout the match of the JTE rule. If you're not sure you heard a question properly, you need
people
to
in the
repeat.
chat
You wanna
room,
buy
let me
yourself
know
some
if
time.
there's
Use the JTE
a
rule.
problem
You
with
also
the
each
audio,
have one
please.
challenge in case you didn't like the way a
I know that
question
Sue Deadpool
was
is mentioning that
ruled.
there's an
Christian,
audio
we
issue.
are ready to go between Mike and Aladdin.
All right, so Adam, are you ready?
Ready.
Mike?
Oh, wow.
I guess
snaps his fingers like the Fonz turn into jukebox on.
Like our Thanos. Let's get
Ready
ready
to
to
Schmoedown.
Schmoedown. All right. Starting up here in the world of the DCEU in Suicide Squad. Who receives an espresso machine as a reward for completing Amanda Waller's mission?
Jeez. Of course, it's the worst movie in the DCU.
Never had an
I
espresso
want
in
to
my
say-
life. You drink it often. How's it feel?
No, I'm not a big espresso guy.
I thought
5.
that coffee machine.
Different thing. 4, 3, 2,
Harley Quinn?
1. Mike.
Harley Quinn.
Correct. Adam.
Rick Flag.
Missed it. Okay, so Kalinowski going up quick here. 1-0.
Now I remember.
Next
All
question.
right. Adam has been cut. Will he recover? Your next question comes from the world of Middle Earth. Middle Earth. What name does Aragorn go by when he first meets the hobbits in the Fellowship of the Ring?
Goes by the name of
Write it
Strider.
down, Adam's thinking about it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Adam.
Forgot.
Mike.
Strider.
Strider's correct. 2-0. Kalinowski going up. Hlavac has to come back here. Can't let Mike get that ahead. And we get to the next question is Harry Potter. Harry Potter. Who said fear of a name only increases fear of the thing itself? In Harry Potter,
I would go with Yoda.
not in those films. No.
Not even mentioned.
No. Mary Poppins apparently was. 5.
Really?
She's canon
This is
in,
the theory. 4, 3,
Babysitter gets around.
Dumbledore.
1. Pens down. Mike.
Dumbledore.
Correct. Adam.
Dobby?
We accept either Dumbledore or Hermione. Yes. Mike is up now. 3-0.
Your next question comes from the world of Marvel.
Marvel.
In the movie X-Men First Class, what is the name of the mutant working with Sebastian Shaw who can produce tornadoes at will?
And I've got
do you
my
say
first
this
miss
group of
because
superheroes?
I am drawing
X-Men.
a blank.
You do not. He calls them X-Men.
5, 4. You're Lewis X-Men.
I'm
3,
William X-Men.
2.
Repeat the question.
In X-Men First Class, what is the name of the mutant
Great
working
movie, I
with
just don't
Sebastian
remember-
Shaw who can produce tornadoes at will?
You said mutant.
I don't
I hit
remember.
the T's, man. It's a rule of comedy. You hit a
5.
hard T. a hard
In the
K.
chat room,
I
Matt's
don't-
movie reviews. This is the
Three.
movie trivia
2,
Schmoedown.
1. Adam.
So a trivia game
Azazel?
show on
Correct.
Collider.
Mike.
Riptide.
Correct.
And
now Mike has taken out 4-point lead.
I like
It is
to play
4-0
along
after that
and
Riptide
test my
answer.
trivia now
As we get to our
with
next
it.
question, which is Star Trek. Star Trek. What rank does Kirk hold in the opening of Star Trek IV: The Voyage Home?
Admiral.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Here, Adam's
1.
gotta get
Pens
on the
down,
board.
please, Mike.
Admiral.
Correct. Adam.
Lieutenant.
Didn't have it. All right, so after that, 5-0. Mike has not missed, and now we get to the next question, Mark.
Still a perfect game. Adam's got to get on the board in a hurry. Your next category is the MCU. Marvel Cinematic Universe. The question, in Spider-Man Homecoming, what name does Peter give to the computerized voice in his upgraded suit?
Crap.
That first point sometimes is the hardest one to get, especially in a match as tense as this.
5, 4, 3,
I don't know. Siri.
2, 1. Pens down. Adam.
Vanessa?
Incorrect. Mike.
Karen, voiced by Jennifer Connelly.
Correct. Mike goes up 6-0 here.
I would have named my suit Vanessa if
This
it
is
helps.
getting out of reach here from Adam. Adam's got to get himself back in here to get
Ooh,
some
come
of
on,
the lead.
Adam.
And here we go. Next question is in the realm of Star Wars. Star
excellent.
Wars. Who plays pilot Bodhi Rook in Rogue
Bodhi,
One,
that's,
a Star Wars story?
What's his name?
5, 4,
Riz Ahmed.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. Mike.
Riz Ahmed.
That's correct. Adam.
Riz Ahmed.
Got it. So Adam is on the board here. Adam gets
I'm
himself on the
having
board.
audio
7-1.
issues.
6-point
Hold
game,
on,
and
one-
Mike Kalinowski still perfect. If he
Yep.
gets these last three, he gets a bonus question just for him.
We've seen crazier things happen here, though, than someone coming back from 6 points.
We
All right,
certainly
here we go.
have, and we've seen some bad movies in the world of DC. Is this one of them? We'll find out. In Superman 3,
You're not able
Clark
to
Kent
hear
initially
me.
returns to Smallville to attend what event?
I don't know if I've ever actually seen Superman.
I've seen it. Richard Pryor?
The Pryor.
5,
High school reunion.
4,
I was but a pup.
And let
3,
me-
Little tiny babe.
2, 1. Pens down. And Adam.
Smallville High School reunion.
That's correct. Mike.
I just put reunion.
Reunion will accept. Reunion. Okay, so we got 8-2. 8-2. Mike Kalinowski still
I'm not sure why
here.
you guys aren't able
I hate
to
saying
hear
that,
me.
like round after round and question after
know,
question.
it's
Mike
concerning
Kalinowski's perfect because he's
I'm
not.
monitoring
He's a very
it
flawed
and
individual.
doing
Well, he
myself.
doesn't think so. Here we go.
Give me
Next
1
question
second
is
in
in the
between rounds
realm
here.
of heroes and villains. Heroes and villains. Who stars as Eric Draven in 1994's The Crow? That's like giving someone an answer.
You know they're remaking The Crow.
Oh,
No, they're never going to remake it.
No. They
There's
said
like 87 different people that are supposed to do that shit.
they
piece.
announced they're remaking The
5.
Crow.
I love the first one. 4.
And you
3.
will be playing the role.
No, probably
Brandon
2.
Lee.
It's the next number 1. Pens down and Mike.
Brandon Lee.
Correct. Adam.
Brandon Lee.
So there we go. 9-3. And our final question here.
In the world of mixed bag, it could be anything. Let's keep it to the universes occupied by the inner geekdom. Your question is, who played Wesley's annoying coworker Barry in 2008's Wanted?
Mike hits this.
no
He's got
idea.
a perfect round. And 5, 4,
The Schmoedown is
3,
good, but your pet
2,
isn't
1.
synced
Pens
right.
down. Adam.
Didn't get
Didn't
it.
have it.
Chris
Mike-
Pratt.
Chris Pratt's correct.
Wow.
Mike Kalinowski.
Perfect.
10-3. Mike
Kalinowski.
Kalinowski now. All right, Mike. So you are the only one who needs to answer this here. You don't need the whiteboard. You just answer it.
Give me
For
one.
one more point here, perfect round, your bonus question. Who played Tank Girl in 1995's Tank Girl?
Lori Petty.
For one more point. Mike
Point
Kalinowski.
blank, Lori Petty, ladies and
Having the
gentlemen.
game of his life here. It's 11-3 as round number 2 begins. Mark, how does round number 2 go?
She was also great in A League of Their Own. In round number 2, each competitor gets to spin at
Apparently
that
there's a
wheel
sync
of
problem?
justice. Once you spin it, you're going to land on a category. It could be one of the 10 wedges that represent a different corner of the inner geekdom universe, or spinners, or opponent's choice. Whatever you land on, you're going to
That
have to
is
answer
disappointing
5
for sure.
questions of varying degrees of difficulty. Each question is worth 2 points. If you're not sure the
what's
answer, you can ask us for multiple
on,
choice, at which
because
point the value
I'm
of the question
doing
goes
this
down to
live.
1. Keep in mind, competitors, things can
And I've
get a
done
little
this
nutty
live
because
several
stealing
times. I'm
is
not sure
available
what you guys
in round
are
2. Now, Mike
experiencing,
Kalinowski,
but
you are perfect, at least as it
once
is
this
according
is
to
a
this
replay,
game
I'm
here.
gonna have
11
to-
to
You can
say it
3
again if you'd
over
like.
Adam. Mike Kalinowski, the P word. Would you like to
Try
spin
and,
first, or would you like to defer to Adam Hlavac?
Try and fix this.
I will
but
defer.
this is
All right,
not-
so
right.
make
not
Adam
good.
go first
Got his
here.
name right. Maybe that perks him up.
Yeah. Mike's looking to attempt history here and be the first person ever. He's already been the first person ever to do 2 KOs in
You
a row.
gotta wonder, does he even put his pants on in the morning the same way us mortals do, both legs at one time jumping into him?
We'll see. You know, Adam needs
Spin is
Marvel
in.
here. He's really spinning towards Marvel.
That's right.
He needs it to get back in the game. And he looks like he could
It
get
looks
it.
like he could get Spinner's Choice or Star Trek.
Star Trek.
How does he
Star
feel about
Trek.
Star Trek?
Does he spin away?
He did
I'm
not
kinda
know that
weak
Kirk
on
was
that,
an admiral
but-
at the beginning of A Voyage Home.
Spinning away from it.
All right, he's going away. Going away from spitting in the face of Klingons everywhere. He's telling the Borg to go home. I don't know any other species.
Really looking at those, and he's waiting for those MCU movies.
Christian, this could be, if it gets to opponent's choice,
That's all right for
DCU.
him. That's all right for him. He's okay.
That's
That
solid.
could be good for Adam.
Well versed in DCU, but he's got to be careful because Mike
Yeah.
Kalinowski knows a little something about the DCU too. You cannot allow a steal to happen in this round 2 for Adam.
All right, here we go, Adam. 5 questions in the realm of DCEU. In Batman v Superman, what does Luthor try to convince Senator Finch to allow him to import into Metropolis?
Kryptonite.
Correct for 2 points.
2 points, and that was a confident answer. Good early show returns.
Who plays Silius Stone, head of Star Labs and father to Victor in Justice League?
Oh,
Joe Morton.
2 points.
wow.
I love his steakhouse.
Yep.
He's got
About to
instant
take
recall.
his 11-7.
Good
here.
short rib.
In Wonder Woman, what is the name of the village that Diana, Captain Trevor, and his team liberate after crossing No Man's Land?
Multiple choice.
Is it A, Hazelbrook, B, Claremore, C, Mare, D, Veld?
I don't know. Fairmore?
D is correct.
He has
11-8.
clawed his way back in the match. It looked like his back was against the wall. Signs of life from Adam Hlavac.
What?
Sure. What is the name of the LexCorp cargo ship that Bruce is looking for in Batman v Superman?
I need multiple choice, but I know
Fine.
this.
Multiple choice.
Is it A, Apollo.
The White Portuguese.
B, Black Legion. C, Nightshade. D, White Portuguese.
White Portuguese.
1 point.
And Christian, as odd as it sounds, if he gets this last one right without the aid of multiple choice, he is back tied with Mike Kalinowski.
All right, last question. According to Clark's tombstone in Justice League, what is his middle name?
Joseph.
2 points.
Wow.
Adam ties up the game.
Wow.
Big,
Wow,
Matt,
wow,
big.
wow.
That was big. That was big.
That's championship. He may not win this match. That is championship medal right there.
Mike Kalinowski is up now. Mike Kalinowski needs a big round here, too, because Adam Hlavac has scratched all the way back and tied up the game here.
He looked at the board like
Spin
he
is
was
in
lining up a
for
putt. Like he wanted to
Kalinowski.
see how it's going to break. Will it be in his favor as it turns out?
Well, if he has a good round, too, he can put himself right back in the position he was after round 1, but, you know, that's...
A little bit of pressure, though, and we weren't expecting that.
Ooh,
Harry
can he
Potter.
do Harry Potter again?
You listed that as a strength in
It
his tail
was
of the tape.
before.
This is where you really
Does he
show.
want to test fate twice in a row? He's spinning again this
All
time.
right.
Okay. Wow, going
Spinning
away from
away
Harry
from
Potter.
it. I mean, look,
kind of
Christian, if he
surprising.
gets Harry Potter again, I'm sure he's somewhat confident in it, but there's categories on there that he probably grew
Yeah.
up with.
Yeah, I think that was it. He was given Harry Potter last time. He didn't choose it. So now where are we going to go with
Here
this?
we come. Could be looking at Star Trek, perhaps.
Oh, Spinner's
wow.
choice.
Oh,
it worked
boy.
out for him.
I got that my first round.
You should probably say that into the microphone, sir.
You know what? I'm keeping this shit.
You have to keep it. What do you?
Apparently he's never played before.
Pick what you want. Whatever you can't. DCEU. No.
Yeah.
Everything except DCEU.
All right. Is he going to go with who said it? You know, it would be great. You know, it would be corrupt if he went back to Harry Potter.
It would be funny. It would be funny. Yeah. Well, what's he going to go for? Is he going to go
Spinner's
he got
choice.
DC? He got
My
Star Wars.
Audio issues.
Right.
Maybe was he confident?
Maybe you want to put it on something that you think Adam might not be
Everything
confident.
looks good on my end.
He's going
MCU.
to MCU.
MCU?
All right.
All right.
MCU movies.
Got it. Right. So.
All right, Mike.
Yes.
MCU stands for Marvel Cinematic Universe, just so you know. Your first question, the world of MCU movies. What is the name of the missile system that Tony Stark demonstrates at the beginning of 2008's Iron Man?
I give to you the Jericho.
2
Give him
points.
2 points.
All right.
What I'll give him.
Yeah.
Your next question. By what name and number did the Grandmaster refer to Valkyrie in Thor Ragnarok?
She is known as Scrapper 142.
What a dork.
Wow.
You got it right.
That's right. Mike Kalinowski taking back that lead there. Yeah.
All right, Mike, your next question. In the party scene in Avengers Age of Ultron, Thor shares an Asgardian that has been aged for how many years?
I don't know.
5, 4, 3.
Multiple choice.
Is it A, 500 years, B, 1,000 years, C, 2,000
1,000
years, or D,
years.
10,000 years?
I'm not sure. I'm just gonna
5,
go with 1,000 years.
4, 3.
2,000 years?
That is incorrect for the steal, Adam. You're,
500?
it is not that either. We're looking for 1,000. Even K. Even
I
K.
would've
So no
gotten it.
points are awarded. And Mike Kalinowski looking to rebound for his last 2 questions here in round number 2. Where in Rio de Janeiro is Bruce Banner working at the start of the Incredible
Soda
Hulk?
factory or something.
It's a soda bottling factory.
Yes, it is.
Wow.
Also would have
2
accepted
points.
plant.
Yep.
All
Okay.
right. Your last question for Mike Kalinowski. He's currently got a 6-point lead. He can elevate all the way to 8 going into round 3. Your question, Mike. In the Avengers, what % of the credit did Tony initially tell Pepper she should give herself for the completion of Stark Tower?
10%.
5,
I'm not sure.
4.
Unfortunately.
3.
Multiple choice.
Is it A, 12%, B, 18%, C, 25%, or D, 33%?
12%.
1 point for
Wow.
Mike Kalinowski, and he is back
Gets
to
him
having
back
a
to that
7-point lead. That's a pretty healthy
Yeah,
lead for a round 3 entrance.
7-point lead, but Hlavac has done what his other 2 opponents did not, and he got out of the second round. He's in the 3rd round now,
That's right.
fighting against Mike Kalinowski, trying to come back from a 7-point deficit. Mark, how does round 3 work?
In round number 3, each competitor is going to give us a series of numbers. Those are 3 in total, and they may range from 1 to 16, the number of Joe Montana. Those numbers correspond to a different question and category from the Inner Geekdom universes.
Guys,
Mike
is my
Kalinowski,
audio still
your
in
first
sync
question
or
is
out
going to
of
be worth 2
sync?
points, as is Adam's.
Can
Y'all's
you
next
please
question
let me know
3.
in
The
chat?
last one, should we make it that far, or worth 5 points? Mike, we
Everything
need
is
your numbers
looking
first.
okay, but I
2,
don't
7,
know.
and 14.
Right. Adam.
3, 6, 9.
3, 6, and 9 for Adam. All right, so we are going to start with Adam, who's going to try to avoid the TKO here as we get to his first question, which was category number 3. Marvel. Marvel for 2 points, Adam. Who plays Gwen Stacy in Spider-Man 3?
Bryce Dallas Howard.
2 points. All right, still in there. Still in there. All right, your next question here is category 6. You chose category 6.
I was thinking Amazing Spider-Man, not
Scores and
Spider-Man 3.
soundtracks.
Took me a
Scores
while
and
to come up with
soundtracks.
it.
In Watchmen, what Jimi Hendrix songs play while Night Owl and Rorschach fly their way to Antarctica?
Don't know. It's been
All along
forever
the
since
Watchtower.
I've seen
3
Watchmen.
points. All right.
It's actually a Bob Dylan song. It's just a Jimi Hendrix version.
Sure. And then your final. Now, if Adam hits this, it bounces back to Mike and he avoids the TKO. However, if he misses, Mike Kalinowski will win via TKO and play Mara Kanopik in the finals of the tournament. Here is the category, Adam, the DCEU. DCEU. Here we go. 5-pointer. In the mid-credits scene of Justice League, what does Flash have to do if he loses the race with Superman? Not the initial joke response by Soups.
Take everybody out to brunch.
Correct.
Wow.
21-18 avoids the TKO. Mike Kalinowski now has to hit some here in order to get himself into the finals, but he is now down by 3 points.
You got to wonder what that does to the psyche. Kalinowski has been so dominant through the bulk of this match. All of a sudden, he's looking up at Adam Hlavac on the scoreboard, and here we go. Mike, your 2-point question. You selected the number 2, and that corresponds up here to the galaxy of Star Wars.
Excellent.
And your question is, what planet is the site of Mace Windu's final
Coruscant.
battle?
Scores on.
2 points.
Correct. All right.
Yeah,
Sorry to make it so easy for you.
So now Mike puts himself back in the position here to win the game.
That's such a
If
gimme.
he hits it, he advances and plays Mara. If not, he still has his 5-pointer to hit. All right, Mark, here we go.
All right. Your question in the world of the MCU.
All right.
What is the seemingly indestructible automaton called that is sent to kill Thor in Thor?
The Destroyer.
And your winner! Advancing to the
It was a much closer match than I thought it was going to be. But, no, I had a feeling that somehow Kalinowski was going to pull it out.
Mike Kalinowski walking off. He is done.
There he goes.
Well, into the camera once again. He does.
That award-winning smile.
Mike Kalinowski is going to the finals against Mark Kanopik, but Adam
That's
Hlavac,
going to be
what
a
battle
good
for
match,
him. He just
especially
had
if
a
I was
rough
feeling
first
better.
round.
Yep.
Second round, he fights amazing as he then gets and has all 10 points in the third round. Adam Hlavac really fought well. Just had that. It was that first round that did him in.
That's right. It was a
Yeah,
great
he
comeback
needed a
by
couple more
Adam.
points
I
in
don't
the
think
first
I've ever
round.
seen a boxer or a Schmoedown competitor take more punches in
But it's
round
still
one
he
than Adam
had an
did.
awesome
And he managed
comeback.
to fight his
I
way
mean,
back
no-
all the way to a lead.
no disrespect
An impressive
or
achievement,
no
especially
shade
when you get
thrown
this far down the
that
road
way
in a
because
tournament format.
put up
But
that
Mike
good a fight
Kalinowski versus
against
Mark
Kalinowski.
Kanopik. I mean, Mara has taken off like a rocket since her entry into the Schmoedown. Mike has been ruining a lot of stuff here in the Schmoedown, but it's also been very entertaining to watch, and that's what we're going to get with the final.
All right, well, let's. There's going to be a lot of words here said between and from what I'm hearing, Kalinowski wants to go second. Of course he does. All right, so here we now are going to talk to Adam Hlavac and Mike Kalinowski. Here we go.
All right, guys, I'm here with Adam because apparently the rules are different around here now.
Around here, apparently.
So listen, Adam, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. The first round really did you in. I think we can both agree on that. If you don't have that same for round 1, round 2, and round 3, the way you came out swinging, that match goes completely differently. So I'm sure you're kicking yourself right now.
I am. There were a few questions in there that I knew the answers to, and for whatever reason, I tried to think about it. It didn't come to me even with a repeat of the question. For whatever reason, they were just completely blank in my mind, which sucks because you're right. The second and third round, I feel like I did really, really well, and the first round just really did me in.
Do you think you just needed that first round to kind of get settled? Like, the lights don't usually shake you, so I don't even think that that's like an excuse that you would use.
Yeah, usually my first round is usually my best round. It's the third round that really screws me over. So it's really weird not being able to find my footing in that first round. Just something. I don't know what it was.
Round 2, you were absolute powerhouse, and even round 3, you know, like you said, you had an amazing performance. So I guess how do you recover from something like this?
I mean, the only way you can recover is just to move forward and just look forward to the next match, continue prepping, continue studying, continue trying to be the best that you can be, and hope for the best in the next one.
And I know now you're out of the tournament, obviously, but you are going to continue watching the rest of it. Do you have a pick between Mike and Mara?
Oh, I'm going to be a real salt box right now. I want Mara to destroy Kalinowski. 100%. Please. And I have a feeling it's going to happen based on what we've seen.
It's not petty at all. All right, guys, I'm back with Mike Kalinowski. Mike.
Jen? Anything you want to say to me?
Personal space?
little space? You want a little space?
Please.
And now, you
Great.
Anything?
Well, Mike, we are here. You had a perfect round 1.
I did. My first one. Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
And then with round 2, obviously, you picked Marvel, which is something I don't know that we would expect from a DC guy. Were you trying to send a message to anyone?
No, I don't need to explain myself. It worked out in my favor, didn't it? Did, right? Here's the thing. You got to understand. We're at this level now. I don't have weaknesses. I have varying degrees of strength.
Okay.
Is that a soundbite for you?
Sure. So now you're going to be going up against Mara. You know, are you relieved at all to not be facing Rachel?
May I talk about this for a moment here? Sure. See, here, all you guys in this entire tournament, you said I was manipulating the system. I didn't want to face Rachel. You know something? I knew Rachel wasn't going to make it all the way to the end. I knew Mara was. And I've put competitors against myself, a string of tough competitors to where I had this hardest road to where I am right now. And guess who I'm going to be facing? Mara. Because you remember what happened at the beginning? I sat down with her. I was impressed, very impressed. And I said, you know what? You keep winning, and I'm going to keep winning. She kept winning, and I kept winning. She held up her end of the bargain, as did I. Now, she's a monster in this league. She is Frankenstein's monster, and I'm Frankenstein. I created a monster, and I've got to face her because I'm a man of my word.
Right.
So are you, I don't know, is everything working out the way that you wanted it to?
Let me stop you right there.
Naturally.
What did Frankenstein have to do to his monster? He had to put it down. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put you down, Mara.
Yeah.
And Inman, Captain, you can put on whatever little outfit you want to put on. You want to be Captain Riker, you know, whoever you got first. You know, I could call
Don't you have outfits?
Jen, get with the program. I haven't worn one of those since a year ago. I'm behind all that. We've moved on from that. So, Inman, put what you want on because I'm coming for you in the live event. You better bring it, buddy, because I'm coming for you. I told you all a year ago. I didn't care about the singles thing. I didn't care about the teams thing. Intergeekdom, that's where I wanted to be. I've made a name for myself. I've created this entire tournament, giving you some of the best matches you have all ever seen, and here I am going for that belt. You're welcome, Sheep.
All right.
Than's Mike. Back to you guys. Wait. Actually, I do have one question for you.
What's that?
Who's Chance Ellison?
Chance
All I'm
Ellison.
going to say to that is, a month ago, all you sheep said, who's Mara Kanopic?
Chance Ellison is a guy who is getting his chance, no pun intended, moving up from the fan
Mike Kalinowski said
leagues.
making
He's
everyone
gonna
thank
be
him and saying this is
Kalinowski's
exactly what
partner
you
or
wanted,
something
and that he told
here
Mara
coming up
Kanopic, and he
shortly.
did. He told Mara that if Mara kept winning,
Cannot be more
and
proud.
he kept winning,
Chance is
eventually
a
they
good
would
Facebook
face one
friend
another.
and
Well, that's how
good friend
tournaments
of a
work.
couple
That's
other
gonna
friends in my
happen.
circles.
And now,
so
not
it's fine.
always. Not always. I mean, depending on which round you're going to go in. But
Keep
yes,
winning.
But all the way, she won. She made it to the finals, did the unthinkable and beat Rachel Cushing. Mike Kalinowski has won 3 in a row. And now you have your finals. The amazing Mara Kanopik will go head-to-head with the killer himself, Mr. Corruption, Mike Kalinowski. It is going to go down in a 5-round Inner Geekdom match. 5 rounds for the
Super
finals.
Bandy
The
in the
winner
chat room
will
asks
play
if
the
I'm doing another
champion,
play-along
Jason
tonight.
Justice
I
Inman
am
at
not.
the live
This match
event on
aired on
September 8th.
Friday.
Get your
I'm trying to
tickets
get
at
that caught up.
schmoedownlive.com.
I did already
Right around
watch
the corner,
Tuesday's match,
we have
which was the match
great
between Rachel
matchups as the
Cushing
first
and
matchup we
Mara.
have coming down the pike. We
that
are
was
going to be seeing
really
Ethan
uncomfortable to
Irwin
watch,
going up against the
just because
android
both of them were
Mark
very much under the
Andreyko.
weather.
#1
Neither one of
contenders
them really
match
wanted
for
to
the
be there at the
singles
very end. They
championship.
both
The
looked
winner
like
will
they
play
could keel
William
over.
Bibiani for the vacant championship. Now,
But yeah, in answer
that
to your
alone is going to
question,
be
Sir
something
Deadpool,
incredible
no,
to
I will
see.
not be
Then
doing
the
another
Inner
reaction
Geekdom finals
tonight.
will go down on
I will be
August
doing more
17th,
play-alongs,
right afterwards.
hopefully
Man,
be a little bit more
all these
consistent
battles
with
we have
that
going on.
moving
We
forward.
got Irwin versus Andreyko.
But right now,
We've
my
got
main
the
focus
Inner
is
Geekdom
trying to
finals
get
of
caught up,
Kalinowski
and
Mara
so that's why
Kanopik.
I reacted
We've got
to this
the
match,
team
which
title match
was
with
Friday's
Leanne and
match.
her mystery partner going up against the Shire Wolves. We've got Cruz, our first patron competitor ever, Matt Cruz going up against Rosie Knight. Roca versus Bateman happens on August 24th. Andrew Guy returns to the ring, and he goes up against another person making his return, Mark Yodi Riley, the 2-time champion, on August 28th. And finally, August 31st, William Bibiani will play the winner of Andreyko and Irwin for that championship. So a lot of exciting matches happening in the future here. But Mike Kalinowski just ensured we're going to see what a battle. I can't wait to see Kalinowski versus Kanopik.
It's going to be one, dare I say, scorching summer. We'll be here to take you through all of the carnage, and you can join the Movie Trivia Schmoedown Patreon right now, as a matter of fact. You can actually do it right now if you've already done it. Thank you for your patronage. Tell your friends and your relatives, including Grandma, about it, and tell her I give her my personal best. Christian, great match today. Looking forward to the finals.
Me too. We have had a hell of an Inner Geekdom tournament. The last couple of matches have been really good. Again, hats off to Adam Hlavac, who fought his heart out today.
He really
but
did.
Mike Kalinowski
And
has been
unfortunately,
playing great.
he had
Corruption's
a
in
very
full
tough
effect,
round
and
one.
Anarchy is not too far away.
And that did him
Mike
in,
Kalinowski,
unfortunately,
who
but
has
he
his mystery
made a great comeback
teammate here in
and
Chance Ellison.
was
the
actually a
Cobra,
much
apparently they're calling this kid.
closer
Let's see what happens
game
with
than I
those two.
thought going in.
But that's it. That's our tournament so far. The finals are going to come up. Who do you got? Amazing Mara Kanopik or Mike the Killer Kalinowski?
I've got to go Mara
Let us
in
know.
the
Keep
finals.
those
I'm
comments
sorry.
coming. Keep the likes coming. Share this with your friends. Join the Movie Trivia Schmoedown Facebook group. We'll see you next time.
All right, anything at the end?
How's it going, guys? If you didn't know about the Patreon, you guys have a chance to support the
And for the
Schmoedown. Now,
Patreon,
myself, Mark
if you do
Ellis,
like the
we've taken
Schmoedown,
over
I
the
do
production.
encourage you
Basically,
to watch
guys
it
have
on
16
Cloudy
tiers
Video
to choose from. We're trying to
and
give back
support
to the
them
fans.
via
Go
the
and check it out
Patreon.
right there. If you want to support
If
the
that's something
Schmoedown
that
by
you want
becoming
to
a
do,
patron today, go
I
ahead
also
and do
have
it.
a personal
Cannot
Patreon
thank you guys enough
myself.
for all the support you've given us. And yeah, there's some
But
really
I
crazy
definitely
tiers in there.
recommend
I'd love
that
to
you
get your
support
opinions
the
on it.
Schmoedown
Now
Patreon
go enjoy the match.
so they
Go
can
do it.
continue
It's a
bringing
good
these awesome
match.
matches for
God's
us.
sakes.
All right, looks like that is it. Yeah, again, that was a fantastic match, much closer than I thought it was going to be. Even though I wanted Adam to pull it out, I kind of had a feeling that Kalinowski would be the victor in the end. Turns out he was, but, you know, I was kind of thinking maybe a knockout again, or even a technical knockout. That did not happen. Adam put up a good fight, but, you know, unfortunately at the end of the day, Kalinowski was victorious, and now he goes on to play Mara, and I really hope that Mara wins. I hope that she's feeling better. That's my main concern. But yeah, if she's anywhere near 100%, it's not going to be as easy as Kalinowski thinks. I do think that Mara is really making a name for herself, especially in the Inner Geekdom League here, and she's a fierce competitor. It's not going to be easy. I want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight. I will not be doing another play-along, as I answered Sir Deadpool's question there in the chat room. I am trying to get caught up. This match aired on Friday. I may do a live hangout later on tonight after dinner and everything else. I'm not 100% sure. If I do, like always, I will have like a 15-minute or half-hour advance notice. But if I don't go live, I will see you soon. If I do go live later on tonight, I look forward to hanging out with y'all then. Thank you so much for tuning in. let me know your thoughts on the Schmoedown. Let me know if on the replay there's the audio issues. Everything looked fine on my end, so I really don't know what was going on there. But I do apologize for those audio issues if they were there. I'm going to watch the replay here in a few minutes. Yeah, just let me know your thoughts on Schmoedown. Let's go ahead and talk movies. I will see you soon. Bye-bye. Thanks for tuning in to this episode of Jeffito's Movie Vlog.